Hey, Cancer gang. This is your general reading. It's going to be for love mostly, and we're also going to look at family and money. We're just also going to get some general advice on the end. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you don't know those 4 placements in your zodiac chart, you can look in the description box below. There's a link of where they got that information for free, okay? Also in the description box is information on personal readings, right? And I hope if you haven't already done so, you will certainly consider subscribing to my channel, right? Like this video, comment below, let me hear from you. Cancers, with that being said, let's start out with those Cancers who are dealing with someone or thinking of someone, right? Maybe somebody from your past, but I guarantee you, Cancer, you know more about who I'm talking about than I do, okay? So with that being said, let's look at their energy, your energy, and the probable outcome there. Here we go, Cancer. One good cut did it. Okay, well, okay, Cancers. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, we're just going to look at that. Okay, well, very interesting. Probably going to clarify some of this stuff, but okay. All right, in your person's energy, okay, first of all, let's get the zodiac signs out of the way, and then we'll also give the caveat that they don't really matter. The message is what matters. You know I do that. Earth, water, earth, air, and that's what we got on the board. Okay, so, you know, again, maybe not. Maybe just a significant placement, right? Okay, so somebody's feeling stuck, okay? Wheel of Fortune reversed. 8 of Pentacles reversed. Can speak to imbalance, workaholism, maybe addiction problems in general, or imbalance, identity, sometimes solely based on one thing, usually work, but not always, okay? But there is an imbalance here somewhere that either this person has an imbalance or they feel like there is an imbalance in you, okay? You know, there is emotion on both sides. You got the Page of Cups, but you know, the pages can sometimes be, you know, immature or a lack of experience, but not always. I mean, sometimes it's just like a youthful energy or a young soul, or maybe somebody who's just younger than you in age. But there is emotion there. It is, you know, an emotional type offer, an emotional, you know, a love offer, you know, coming from this direction from your person. You've got the Ace of Pentacles over here. So it does speak to opportunity with a positive outcome. You also, though, here's the thing. There's some suspicion on your part. And the reason I say that is you've got the Page of Swords. Can be kind of a spy, you may be creeping this person, okay? And maybe you guys are not even, you know, I don't see that there's not communication, but with that spy card, and let me tell you what else that can be. That can be a third party kind of toting tails and, you know, creating havoc and interfering if you allow it to. It is at the center of your energy, Cancer, so just be very cautious of that. You do have the World card. The World speaks to completion and success and fulfillment and a great self-awareness, and almost like very happy energy can possibly mean endings. I'm going to get some clarification. What is going on with this Page of Swords? Let's ask that first. What's going on with this Page of Swords? Who is that? Is that, you know, what's the nature of that energy? Why is that coming into my Cancer's energy? Okay. Could be somebody from family. We got the 10 of Cups, okay? That can speak to family members specifically, or maybe a past lover involved. A little more clarification there. Okay, the Sun reversed. Maybe somebody they were married to in the past, okay? Because the Sun is a marriage card, family card, okay? But it's in the reverse. So that could be a marriage that went by the wayside, okay? Or relationship, a long-term relationship perhaps. Somebody that's interfering, okay? Why are we feeling stuck on the energy of the other person? Why is there a feeling of being stuck over here? Wow. Hold on, we're going to cut those cards one more time. Okay, a lot of disillusionment. Feelings like somebody, somebody got hurt. Somebody may feel like they have misplaced their trust, like there's been some disillusionment, emotionally unfulfilled perhaps, betrayal. You've got the Eight of Cups. That is my walking away card. And then I've got the World over here. I'm going to go for the probable outcome on this thing, but I kind of think it may not make it, Cancer. You may step into your own power over this. What is the probable outcome on this? Does my Cancer step out on their own? What is going on? Yeah, Six of Wands in reverse, kind of a lack of motivation to move forward. Nine of Swords in the upright, fear of abandonment, oppression, egotistical. And you know what? You got the Judgment reversed, needing to step up and overcome the roadblocks, okay? So yeah, I just don't see it having staying power. Judgment can mean a lack of, judgment in the reverse, rather, can mean a lack of renewal of the situation. That's kind of what I'm getting from this. Very interesting. Yeah, you're going to step into your own light. Ace of Swords. There's some truth that's going to come out. You're going to triumph and come into your own inner strength. And you're going to overcome this energetically, Cancer. And you're going to have very clear vision about where this, what the situation is with this individual, okay? So you do see the truth. All right, Cancers who may be looking for other opportunities, and that may be, the people that I just talked about. Maybe you have done that. I don't know where you are on that timeline, but either way, this is for those of you who want to know what may be coming in, red lights, green lights, advice, that sort of thing, right? Let's see what's coming in for my single Cancers, or want to be, right? Or considering single, what options might be out there? Well. Okay. I think you've got a couple of different energies here. You've got one person who may be overly focused on some past disappointments. Beware those who are overly focused on the negatives. Five of Cups. Overly focused on disappointments and past failures, okay? Beware Nine of Wands. Beware those who feel competitive, who are resisting healing, who will not take a break and take care of themselves, whether it be healing, resting, self-care, etc. Okay, now here's what's interesting. You have the Two of Swords in the reverse, which is kind of cool. I think we're talking about a couple of different options, 2 or 3 maybe, okay? Because you have the Two of Swords reversed. This may be a person that you don't necessarily agree on everything out there, okay? You may have differing belief systems, but it's where the situation, it's not a deal breaker at all. In fact, it's where the two outlooks come together and almost enrich, like two heads being better than one kind of thing. Where synergy almost, compromise, a very compromising and giving individual, very open-minded, and, even though they may not agree with you, they're going to listen to and respect your opinion, and vice versa. Finding common ground is associated with that card. So I do like it. So the heads up are, beware of people who are overly negative, right? Who won't do the healing, won't do the energy work, who are biting off more than they can chew, kind of, and also, look for that person who's very giving and understanding and listens, who values you and your opinion, right? Two of Swords in the reverse is the roadblock opening. So you're going to know intuitively by doing the energy work who the best option is, because it's going to be very clear, okay? The roads are going to open, and it's not going to feel like resistance. It's going to feel like you're almost assisted, okay, in that path. So I like that for you a lot. And because I feel like the family is such an important dynamic in everyone's life, we're going to see what is going on in your family dynamic right now, Cancer. What's going on in my Cancer people? Family dynamic, advice, observations, and that sort of thing. Well, Cancer, okay, you've overcome some disappointments, okay? I think there have been some losses and maybe some emotionally like painful situations. But you can't, you know, 5 of Cups, but you're coming into some self-love here, which is great, okay? Because, and you know what? I think you're speaking your truth in a beautiful and positive and tactful way. Queen of Swords, okay? Highly independent, able to cut through the BS in a nice way and speak the truth. And, you know, Queen of Swords, don't worry about the gender so much, but there's a lot of truth coming to light in that situation. You know, ability to see through anything superficial and politely but nicely speak the truth and cut things out that don't align, right? So I do like what is going on with your family. I do think you've overcome a lot. The advice on that 5 of Cups is don't be overly focused on the negatives. Be grateful for the positives, okay? Find the silver lining in everything. Let's look at Cancer's money. This may be if you're employed, hoping for a promotion on your job, looking for a job, self-employed, or whatever, okay? Let's just take a look. All right, Cancer, what's going on in your job? Or getting your coins? Well, okay, you may be dealing with some legal issues, maybe some, you know, things are being looked at. Maybe you're dealing with some legal issues. Maybe you're dealing with the need for fairness in a situation at work, okay, or with somebody, because you got the Justice card, Libra, okay. You also have Swords energy, which is air energy. Again, maybe not. 9 of Swords, and it's in the reverse, coming out of a dark time towards optimism, seeing the light at the end of a tunnel, if not real soon. But there's a lot of fairness coming your way, a lot of balance, because that Justice is in the upright, and you also have the Fool in the upright. Okay, you're encouraged to have a new outlook and a new perspective on things, and don't be afraid to take a risk, okay, that is a good risk. Right, the Fool in the tarot is not a fool. Very balanced. You see, yes, this individual is walking a tightrope, but no problem balancing it. None at all. He got it going on, right? He's working with all the elements. You know, I believe that's all the zodiac signs right there in his hands. He's got it all. He's got no problem, you know. So the Fool takes calculated risks that are good, following his intuition. So I like it for you a lot as far as what is coming in terms of your money, you know. I mean, it's just very encouraging. The advice on that Justice card is to observe and listen, right? Observe before you react and make decisions that are intuitive. Hello, the Fool is lighten up. Be open to new opportunity. Yes. Okay, so I like it a lot. The 9 of Swords advice, confront your fears. Refuse to lower your standards, right? Know your value. Don't settle. The advice on that 9 of Swords is consider stepping out on your own and cutting your losses. Some of you, you know, maybe very well be considering another avenue as far as earning money. I'm so sorry. Maybe self-employment, maybe not. Maybe looking for another job. But you know what? If somebody doesn't see your value, then find someone who does. And I'm not telling you to quit your job, but certainly be on the lookout for an opportunity where you are more fulfilled in every way. Okay, let's go to Moonology, get some advice for my Cancer people, maybe some last minute observations from my Moonology Oracle deck. Okay, all right, Cancers. A personal issue is going to reach resolution. Very interesting. Full moon in Cancer. The end of a tough cycle approaching. Full moon in Capricorn. Right? Very interesting. Beautiful, beautiful. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini, very interesting. You know, communication, we saw that specifically in the family. But you know, speak your truth in everywhere. You know, we can certainly do it with tact and with love, but without compromise of the message, right? Let's go back to Animal Oracle real quick. Animal Oracle for my Cancers, please. What do you have for us? Animal Oracle. You're overlooking some important details, so pay closer attention to what is going on. You got the mouse here, see? I like it a lot. And the chimpanzee tells you to use your intuition and your intellect to solve the problem or get answers to your question. The reason I misspoke is because I was thinking about the meaning of your card, Cancer. You have your card, the Chariot card, talks about using both intuition and intellect, and that's exactly what this card talks about doing. So it's all about stepping into your power and being a warrior and taking action, right? I like it for you, Cancers, and I hope that resonated. Definitely give me some information in the comments below, suggestions or, you know, suggested types of reading you'd like to see on the channel, right? Certainly hit me up for a personal reading. Donate to the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. I wish you all the greatest of days ahead. Until I speak with you next time, be blessed.